Shalom. Shalom to the elect out there, to the 144,000, and to the others that's doing this work, man. Trying to stay consistent and stay close to my Father in these hard times. Today, it will be about coming into the truth. You got to prepare yourself. You're going to be tested, for sure. You're going to be tested, good and bad. Which way will you go? You always got a choice. It's just on you to pick which way you want to go. Ecclesiasticus 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptations, to be tested. You're going to be tested. Listen, be prepared to be lonely. Like, none of your family members, you're going to lose all of them. You might not lose them, but they're not going to be around as much as they used to. All the clubbing and kicking it and all that stuff, all that worldly stuff, you ain't going to want to do that no more. You ain't going to want to do that no more. Because with being tested, it's like, you going to stay over here with me, or you want to go over there and kick it at the club and stuff. Some people going to try to do both. Well, what if I stay over here a little bit with you and then a little bit over here with them? You got to pick a side. You got to pick a side. You can't straddle the fence. You either got to be hot or cold. You can't be lukewarm. So, for me, I was in the world. I grew up a Christian. I didn't know nothing about nothing. I was Sunday church. I was going to church and everything, giving my tithes and all that. Then, the Father, sent me some signs. Hey, I need you to move. I need you to move out of Dayton. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, but yeah, I need you to move to Atlanta. I ain't got Atlanta money. What? So I kind of like, maybe. The signs got worse. It started getting worse for me in Dayton. So I'm like, okay, that means I got to get out of here. So I moved to Atlanta. I started learning the truth. Of course, it hurt me because it was like I learned so much Sunday worship stuff that when he came to me through a prophet or through a vessel that brought the word to me, it was kind of hurted me a little bit. So I kind of backed off. But as I started learning and reading, I ain't stopped ever since. So prepare to lose everybody around you, but you're going to gain some brothers and sisters that's on the same thing you own or better. Like the apostles and elders that I listen to, they've been in this game 30, 35, almost 40 years. What? Oh, I'm down. I'm down, man. I'm down. They definitely show you going to go through stuff. So you got to be ready for that. You can't call it quits when stuff get hard. It got hard for me in Atlanta. We ain't had no food. We ain't had nothing to drink. We ain't had no money. We ain't had no way to get nowhere. You got to have a car. We ain't had none of that. So, Matthews 22:14. For many are called, but few are chosen. So when you call, like somebody like, let's just say me, I came and I brung some of the truth to you. I brung the truth to you, just like the name, and you're an Israelite, and you got a choice whether to go look that up and see if I'm telling the truth and to get a better understanding of it, or you got a choice to say, man, I don't believe all that stuff, man. White man wrote that book, man. That stuff don't mean nothing to me. Okay, cool. Cool. I leave it at that. I brought it to your attention. I turned on the light bulb up there. It's on you to keep it lit, not me. Matthews 11 and 15. He that has an ear to hear, let him hear. Let him hear. And when he hear it, if it resonate with his spirit, he gonna roll with it and start to learn more and get better and better and better. Are we perfect? No. No. Nobody is perfect. Nobody. Nobody. None of us are perfect. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to me, I was kind of nervous. But once I started doing my research and stuff, I came with that notebook and that pen. And he like, boy, you serious? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm trying to learn, man. And from there, I've been going. And I'm trying to, help my brothers and sisters learn too. Just like somebody helped me learn. Somebody give you some information that you didn't know and that it can help other people. You got to share it with other people. Don't be selfish. So I'm not trying to be selfish. I'm going to share this shit every day until we're done. Every day you're going to get a video. Every day. And if you don't get a video, I'm going to be somewhere mad. Hey, man, I ain't do no video. Nah, we got to fix this. Because, man, you always want to feel like the Father is with you. If you feel like he leaving you, you got to pray. You don't want him to leave you, because if he leave you, then you going back into the world, and then the devil going to get you, and then you're going to become worldly, and that's your destruction. So John 16 and 13. But when he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you into all the truth. Right? He will not speak on his own word, He can't speak on his own words. That's not a prophet if he's speaking on his own word. He speaks only on what he hears. And he will tell you what is next to come. What is yet to come. Slakim. What is yet to come. So a prophet tells you the stuff before it happens. And that's what he will do. Bring to you like the mark of the beast. Revelation 6:13 and 16. The chip is coming. It's coming. It's already here, but it's not for everybody yet. But pretty soon, it's going to be mandated that everybody get it. And if you don't, you're probably going to die. You're probably going to get put in a concentration camp. You're probably going to get put in prison. They probably going to put you in a guillotine and chop your head off. Whatever. Whatever happens, let it happen. Because I'm not getting no chip. I'm cool on that. Don't even come to me with that. 1 John 1 and 8. If we claim to be... See, look, I told y'all, nobody is perfect. So this verse right here breaks it down. 1 John 1 and 8. If we claim to be without sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. So if you got people that's talking about they perfect, the truth ain't in them. They lying. Stay away from them. Stay far away from them. Somebody talking about they perfect, stay far away from them. Far. 1 John 4 and 6. We are from Yahweh. Yahweh formed us in the womb. Yeah, they tell you about all the little anatomy and stuff. No, that stuff ain't. No. Yahweh did it. That's why he knew you before you was even, in the womb. He knew you. He know how many hairs you got on your head. He know how many pieces of sand is on the sea. In the water. Don't nobody else know that. He do. So, we are from Yahweh. And whoever knows Yahweh listens to us, the prophets. But whoever is not from Yahweh does not listen to us. This is how we recognize the spirit of truth and the spirit of falsehood. So when people calling it out and you get mad, You can't get mad. If we bringing up the Bible and Bible verses and you talk about, man, don't be talking about the Bible. Ain't nobody trying to hear the Bible. Okay, we know where you stand. The spirit of falsehood. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody bringing up the Bible and you like, dang, I never heard that. Hey, bro, can you send that to me, bro? Can you help me get a better understanding of that? And then you trying to really get a better understanding of that? Yeah, that's the spirit of truth. Somebody that's trying to learn versus somebody that don't care. Man, come on, man. White people wrote that book, man. You know how many men wrote that book? You know how many times that book has been translated? That's the spirit of falsehood. They don't believe. So you shouldn't even be around them. 2 Timothy 2:15. Do your best. Do your best to present yourself to Yahweh as one approved, a worker who does not need to be ashamed and who correctly handles the word of truth. So you learn it and you follow it and you spread it and you ain't ashamed. You ain't trying to get shy and stuff. No, you spit that word. You know your father gave you the real truth, so you ain't worried about that. You trying to present yourself as one approved. You want to be approved by the Father Yahweh. Yeah, good job, son. Not, hey, man, you out there lying, man. You telling the truth a little bit, but you lying a little bit. Nah, man, I don't approve of that. Because you got to give 100% truth. If you ain't giving 100% truth, the Father ain't in you. The Father is not in you. Ephesians 6:14. Stand firm then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist. The belt of truth, not wicked stuff and not your designer Gucci belt. No, we ain't talking about that wicked stuff. We ain't talking about that. With the breastplate of righteousness in place. So we protecting ourselves. The only way you protect yourself is staying in the spirit and staying in the truth and reading this word. This is the only way you protect yourself. Calling on the Father, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, and following his laws and commandments to the best of your abilities. Because if you don't protect yourself and stay close to the Father, then you're going to become worldly. The world will have you sinning. And once you start sinning, destruction is going to come to you. Destruction is going to come to you. Exodus 20:16. You shall not give false testimonies against your neighbor. All that lying and stuff. You come into this truth, you can't be lying. You can't be lying. You gotta spit that truth. You gotta tell your neighbors the truth. Don't be sugarcoating nothing. Cause a lot of our people wanna, man, they gonna be hurt, man. This gonna hurt their feelings, and they ain't gonna. No, cause then that's gonna make you make up a lie. No, tell the truth. Always tell the truth. That's what's gonna make you lose a lot of people, cause you're gonna be telling them the truth. Who cares? Get on out of here, skedaddle. You don't want nobody around me all weak-minded. No, we got to be strong in this truth. It's going to be a lot of stuff that we got to go through. John 4:24. Yahweh is spirit, and his worshipers must worship in the spirit and in truth. Nothing else. Not the worldly stuff. Worshipers must worship in the spirit and in truth. That's it. John 14:6. Yahweh Shah answered, I am the way, I am, Salakia. John 14:6. Yahweh Shah answered, I am the way and truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So you got to worship in the spirit and in truth through Yahweh Shai. You can't get to the Father without going through Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. Not God, not Jesus. No, them don't count. You can't go through them and get to the Father. It don't work like that. They have names. That's a part of the truth. To know their names. To know their names. Yahweh is God. Yahweh Shai is Jesus. You calling on anything else? He ain't hearing you. Proverbs 12 and 22. The Lord Yahweh detests lying lips. So when you come into this truth, you got to spit 100% truth. You're going to get tested. With you getting tested, that's going to make you stronger. As long as you don't quit and you endure to the end, you are going to be a strong person. You're going to be able to withstand anything that come your way. Especially if you got the Father, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai on your side. Having him on your side is believing in him, having faith in him, following his laws and commandments to the best of your abilities, spreading his word, spreading his name, and being a trustworthy person. To love your brother like you love yourself. Proverbs 12 and 22. The Lord Yahweh detests lying lips. Detest means hates. He hates lying lips. But he delights in people who are trustworthy. It's a difference between lying lips, worldly people, and trustworthy, spiritual people. It's a difference. But you got a choice. You can be the lying lips or you can be trustworthy. But just know it's a consequence. Psalms 86 and 11. Teach me your ways, Yahweh, that I may rely on your faithfulness. Give me an undivided heart, that I may fear your name, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. A lot of people don't fear that name. That's why they do what they want. So if you see people out here doing what they want, that's because they don't fear the Father, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Me, I fear the Father. So I try to do everything he asks of me to the best of my abilities. He asked me to follow them laws and commandments. I try to follow them to the best of my abilities. He asked me to spread this word. I'm trying to spread this word to the best of my abilities. He asked me to wake up the children of Israel. I'm trying to wake up the children of Israel. Not do what I want to do. Not go off my own understanding. Not break it down with my own understanding. Because anybody who's breaking it down with their own understanding is a fool. A fool. So that's like the blind leading the blind. Y'all both gonna fall off a cliff. Ephesians 1 and 13. And you also were Salakim. Ephesians 1 and 13. And you also were included in Yahushua when you heard the message of truth. If you heard the message of truth and you rock with it, you also were included in Yahushua when you heard the message of truth, the gospel of salvation. When you believed, you were marked in with a seal, the promised Holy Spirit. Everybody ain't marked with the seal. If they don't get the seal, ooh, destruction is coming. That's the main thing we trying to do, get marked with the seal from the fire of the Yahweh. Not get the mark of the beast with the chip in the right hand or in the forehead. No, we want the mark, the seal mark. We want to be sealed. Mark in with a seal. The promised Holy Spirit. So that lets us know right there. Either you can get the mark of the beast or you can get the mark of the seal of the Father, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Your choice. You can either go over here on the left-hand side, which is the wicked side, or you can even come over here to the right-hand side, which is the spiritual side, which is the righteousness. Your choice. Your choice. So with me, you know, I chose to go to the right-hand side, to the righteousness side. And now I'm spreading this word every day, stuff that I never did before. I'm doing things that I've never done before because the Spirit is helping me do this. I'm able to even talk about this Bible, and I was never able to do that. That's because the Spirit rock with you. If the Spirit is rocking with you, He gonna help you do whatever it is that you're trying to do through the Father, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Just like Moses didn't know what to say to the Pharaoh. He said, man, don't worry about it, bro. I got you, bro. I'm going to be right there speaking. I'm going to be your mouth. I'm going to be speaking. And that's what I'm trying to do. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. And in English, that would mean all praise to the Most High. In the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. I also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles and the brothers of Great Millstone. Shalom, shalom.